Hey everybody, welcome back to the next one versus TechBee. Same decks, different map. Plunjing Valley. Last time I played Plunjing, 2 days ago or something, I played same side against him on this map, same decks, and I really fucked him up, but yeah. Let's see how it goes this time. This is actually, I think it might even be the better side for me, because he does have, obviously the beacon, and if it were other way around, I would really be stuck in these forest fights, and that's not where you want to be. I think this side that I have, which is usually or basically all the time the worst side, might in this scenario be even the better side. We'll see. So, last time what I did is I did a Moto and Hilo push against him here, because, well, this deck is slow as fuck. I think I'm gonna try something else because he might expect it. I'm gonna see if I can land a hind over there. If I can and hold that position, I can in the long run get this position and push him potentially into Anna. On the other hand, if I keep just staying in this position, it's a really easy beacon target, so where I can't really hold a CV in. So maybe the thing I have to do is just simply push him out of Fedor. However, I'd still like to do that in the early game, because I would expect him to push my 2-pointer. One way or the other. Probably in the early game I would expect him to push here, maybe even into here, either of those. So I want to see if I can maybe do a counter push on that side. For that I also want to then immediately move with infantry in there, so it's a kind of a gamble buying that so early on, but I want to buy Conquerors early on. I mean, gamble, it's 40 points, it's gamble is an exaggeration here maybe, but gamble in the sense of, it might be not quite work out. So let's also get an M84A here. I do want to invest a bit more than usual for this side, so let's get a Conquerors M. Let's get a Sneska. Let's get some Yakari. Proletariat 90. Let's get an M84A. Maybe I can do like the push over this area as well. I did start with an Alouette already. I'm gonna start with like, we might start with the Puff. I don't think I need an Ido 90 really. That's not the best unit against him. Let's get 2 Osas. Actually, let's only get 1 Osa for now. I have a lot of cover to work with in the early game, so I don't need as much AA presence. Let's get some infantry for mid. Instead, let's get some. I like 2 proletariat squads. Guess I will have to content with 1. Actually, I think we might be able to get rid of the Sneska, get 2 proletariat. We don't have a recon from it, but we start with an Alouette, so it might just be fine. Alright, Shield HF. And the Alouette should, in theory, alert us as early as possible as to where he's pushing, so we can reroute units if necessary. This might just be a completely horrible opener against whatever he's doing, or a completely horrible opener in general, but I want to see how it works out. These are just friendly games, so, I might as well just screw around. Turn this off, because again, he might just very early start with that puff. I get into this town, you're gonna get unloaded into here, you in there. There, and you get like in this area here. We also want a recon infantry squad for mid as soon as possible, because we couldn't afford it in the opener. And let's also just buy some Yakari 90 already. This is against my MI25 here. Again, Fennec 20mm. Most of the time should lose against a Hind. I think I might have... Also has more range. Okay, but that... There's the path. Oh, that's not automatic. Okay, he does actually have range there. Okay. And he is pushing mid. But he is relatively light on this side. He just, I think, invested more into defending a potential healer push. Okay, so I can't really land there. So that's good to know. I should know this by now, but, I simply don't. Gonna get roasted by that scratch head. Get some proletariat 90. You know what? Let's unload you back in there. Ooh. That's a bomber. Oh no, it's actually just a fighting falcon. Oh, don't get sideshot here. It's just a Dragoner squad. Wow! Okay, I did kill it anyways. Still though. Oh, another automatic there. Those are the fight schemes they got. The remaining ones. Get some scratchets. Some of you. Let's actually turn the AK off. And let's get some PGZs. Weird opener, very weird. Incredibly aggressive from him. Pushing on several fronts. There's a bomber again. Another AK. Oh, such a strong bomber. Need a recon there. Can spot this M84A, so we have to be careful. I can't really use the other as very effectively over there because he does have the automatic, which will just wreck me. Like one of you in there before he drives in there with his M41s. Actually, see if we can walk one of you into this town. We can move one of you over. It's a new automatic. Let's get an infantry Congress M squad. Infantry yeah, obviously it's a Congress M squad then. It's the automatic. One shot off. I don't think I can get another one off, but yeah, I can't. Maybe I can get him to shoot me. Oh, that's the... Fucking hell. Those are the... Norrlandsjägare. I want to do something this time around. I stopped you. Okay, I got you. Oh, he actually went for the M84A, not even the Conkers. Let's get a VP here. Move you over. Oh god, you're dead. And I forgot you're out in the open, but you missed anyways. You did not move away the automatic, so the automatic is still in there. The thing is with those Landsjäger, I can't very effectively push them without helicopter support. That's what makes them so annoying. Right now they're simply slowing me down a shit ton, and that's annoying me a shit ton as well. I'm not gonna buy a CV. I have a 62 point lead, so 60.2 lead. You are soon done with your crit. That's nice. Let's get another M84A. No, let's actually just get some infantry going. Come on. Okay, really, Sneska? Really now? Oh, okay, he moved away. That's why. So that. That's the automatic. Fuck this shitty ass unit. Oh my god, I completely forgot this side again. Because I'm fucking busy microing there and what happened to my micro? I used to have good micro. Man. Jesus. That's an MLU. This looks like I should still be able to get into here at least. Did I get a no? I did not get a new M84A. Okay, I was scared that I lost 2 M84As over there, but it didn't. At least there's something. It's not completely gone wrong here. But let's get a new one because we need a tank. I don't think the Sneska. The automatic might still be damaged. Yeah, we got it. Okay, very nice. I was gonna say it might still be damaged from that shot by the M84A. And it was. No, he's getting some shit in there, so let's not move. They ran into the town. They would lose if there's actually infantry in there. Weird match. Let's move you back before you get killed by some infantry in there. Like a Sneska. Let's get a Polo. Zero side you into there in case something is there. Just to check it out. And there. Fennec 22mm isn't gonna. Fennec 20mm isn't gonna do much because I do have a bunch of AA there. Right, he has an automatic, I forgot. So he doesn't actually have anything and then it's an empty transport. That's good to know. It does have Dragoner moving in there. Oh Malyutka, you could be... Okay, would have been amazing. I would have been surprised, but also would have been cool as fuck. All I had once. Come on, Osas, please. Unfortunate. But at least I had once. Those are new Landsjäger. I would really like to not let them into the town. Two squads even, I thought it's only one squad. Oh, that makes things a bit more complicated. Honestly, let's get a Hind there. He doesn't have AA there as far as I know at the moment. The automatic that he had there got killed. No, okay. It's a 1-1. We won't see the MLU for a while now at least. Because he got damaged by the... Oh, so that's 7 damage, so that's some decent damage. Actually, let's move you over there. Move you up a bit. Actually work on getting in there. You might not expect that. Does he have those? He has a Northern Segara in there. I'd like to know about his AA. If he doesn't have proper AA, I could do a lot of damage with a Hind there. Those are what's needed against this. Oh, fuck off, dude. No, you're on 1 HP, you're on 1 HP. But he doesn't have any ADGM in there, and he has a 1A5 here, but it should be like somewhere there. For a second I thought I lost this M84A somehow. Nearly got some. What, you missed did you see that? He missed 99%. That was a 99% shot that he missed. 99%. Alright, let that sink in. Let that sink in, okay? I'm not gonna lose the game because of that, but it's... Oh yeah, he does have a new automatic there. Dude! Simply for this matchup, I need to build it like purely with the seat, because that automatic is doing so much work. Like, the thing that keeps it in check, obviously, is seat, right? If you don't have seat, that thing does so much fucking damage, which is kind of expected, but still annoying. Let's gamble a bit and buy the Hind. Need infantry in there. It doesn't look like he has 80 gem infantry in his deck, actually. The more I think about it, I didn't consider that before, but it's kind of obvious. Bit too early to push up here. That's his AA. Might need to buy an ASF to protect my Hind against the puff. Yes, Polo gang, by the way. It's the path that I mentioned. Fighting Falcon. Alright, that was weird. It was very weird, but okay. M84A is still alive. Polo, please. Polo gang, by the way. I know it's cringy, that word and thing, but still find it hilarious. Can you please kill that? 63. Thank you, Hind. Very cool. Get this out for good measure. Let's move the Congress into this area, though that's just a scout. For a while I thought those were ATGM infantry squads, but they're not, so... Perfectly healthy. Alright, let's get that CV in here. You know, matchups like these are a good argument for running the deck that I have, that has the Jurgen and the Fob in it. Let's try to bait him into our AKs. It's too late the way it turned. Got one hit. Well, we both didn't kill each other, but I killed him, so that's very good news. The new supply truck. Get this up there. Alright, this is looking much better. Despite having lost countless, I'm ready for Ace like an idiot again. That gun runs out of ammo very quickly. Also, I'm getting shot at by something that I can't spot, which is annoying. That. I got killed. Okay. That I don't know, but it was somehow pretty unexpected. Actually, no. Let's not get an M84A just yet. I nearly said AN, which would obviously be wrong. Let's get a Scratchet here for VDV and base defense alike. I can actually spot down there. Okay, so I can see if he buys something and drives down the road preemptively. It's very important, so I don't get surprised in case he decides to push back there. And now let's try to Unspec. Also get a new Sneska there. Did a lot of work for us. Turn you off for now. I think he still has one puff left. And if I, or maybe even when I decide to buy another Hind or something, I might, yeah, he might buy one. That's also why the polos are great. They have 18 shots, so you don't have to. You're not like, it's not like when you're using like a Bradley IFV or a BMP3 IFV where you have to micro the missile so you don't waste them on 5-pointers. They have 18 shots. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares if they waste it on a 5-pointer? In fact, that's great if they kill a 5-pointer because they themselves only cost 35 points. So you know, 7 5-pointers and you already got a worth out of them. Yeah, their value out of them. You know. Spina Alouette to get the better line of sight. He does have Recon here somewhere. Probably the Falscam Sega that came with that XA180 earlier. So let's be very careful here. We don't want to lose those Osas or even Scratchets. They're worth a lot to us. That's I hope that's him and not me. I mean, not like it matters. Okay, it's him. Or it must be him because my internet works fine. I will count this as a win without shame, because I'm looking great in this game. Well, he DC'd. KD doesn't show it, but like I said, I think we're looking great in this game. He, I think he had a very weak position on the field, and yeah, he's so aggressive with it. His infantry game is really good. The way he utilizes his infantry. But yeah, like if I had Seed in the stack, like, or if I had seed, and of course if you knew that I had seed, I think this would be so much easier, because for one, he would have to be more careful with his automatic, and two, I had an actual counter to his automatic. If you don't have a counter to the automatic, jeez, that thing wrecks. Yeah, like I had a weak start again, I'd say. And considering he didn't really use the beacon, I think having this side wasn't really that great after all. But I want to take a look at that replay. He does start with the fob, obviously. He does not start with the second sweep, but he does start with the fob on, so that kind of counters that. Again, Fennec basically to stop the Hilo drop, because that's what fucked him up last time. Again, I wouldn't say miscalculated, but just okay, that explains it. He starts on this road and then takes this route, I guess, probably exactly to counter that. Because if you drive down here, you don't have the range, and if you drive down here, the forests block you. But if you drive down there, you will have line of sight with your AA. But I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, there's the automatic. There's the other one. Starting with, I think usually starting with 2 might be overkill, but since I don't have seed, again, such a I wouldn't say no-brainer, but strong thing to do. It's not as they're pretty cheap, and they also come with a good 5-pointer, or like not good 5-pointer, but like a 5-point wheel transport. The automatic side 94A. They're so tough to deal with when you don't have helicopters. It's actually, the fact that I haven't played against these in a long time now makes me realize that. I mean, to be fair, they only have 12 HP and 7 RPM, but it's the 15 HP and the range that makes like using IVs effectively impossible unless you're unless they're panicked or something, but that takes a while. Have to use a lot of smoke and like CQC shock infantry against that. MLU, I should have smoked it for sure, just in case, you know, even just to have something in case there's a tank ambushing me, something to retreat. Losing that M84A to the MLU was very much avoidable. That is for sure. That is for sure. Another polo. I forgot to look at the kill list, but I think it must just be like automatic, 1-to-1 automatic and like 3 5-pointers. I think that's all it kills. Which is like, you know, it killed 235 points with these 2 units alone. And with the 5-pointers, it's exactly 250 points. It's like it's like 7 times its value. Oh, it killed something else. Oh no, that was the 1-to-1 kill. Polo is just such a cool unit. Point of DC is nearly there. The other fast games I got that came in the XA, I think. I didn't pay attention actually, but I assume they moved like into this forest. So he runs Gewehrmann with the N135. He runs Dragoner in this. He runs Stormer in the CV90. He runs Fallschirmjäger in the XA, and he runs I mean the infantry tab Fallschirmjäger, not these ones. And he runs Neulandjäger. That's his infantry tab. So no ATGM infantry. These NMs, I mean, they're basically a modern one, but 1 armor and 5 points cheaper. But you also get like 10-point Gewehrmann with them. So that's what makes these really good. People like to discount them sometimes, or discard them. You know, they have 1 armor. They're still good. They're not really. They're still amazing. That actually, I'd go so far to say that unit combination is amazing. But it's just that Scandinavia has so many other glaring weaknesses that people tend to overlook that a bit. Obviously, if you have to deal with something like CV90s, these just get shredded. Or AMX 13s. But they still have amazing DPS. So he obviously has his right side, but I think when it comes to value of units on the field, I think I'm looking in a better position. I dare say. I'm also adding conquest points. Yeah. Interesting game. That's also because we have the time. Take a look at the game before that, because I didn't. Oof, TechBee said his internet disappeared for 1 minute. Okay, he's back online. Let's quickly take. Okay. Well, alright. I guess we were playing against him one last time. Or not? Hang on. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll hopefully see you next time.